Blondie, 98.7 WFGR and Heart of Glass. Andy O, Dave Cackley, who is wolfing down a sandwich over there after you just got gypped out of your honey bun.
Oh, that was horrible.
It's hanging on the wall, and I see.
Seriously, you can still see the grease floating at the bottom.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
So I got the healthy
sandwich going on there. Good for you. Good for you. Our Tim Hortons Take 10 winners coming in momentarily.
Fantastic.
So you'll get a little hot chocolate to go with your sandwich.
I was just saying, I need something to wash this down.
There you have it.
Nice.
Right now, it's time for Less Than News. It is where we accentuate all things that don't matter.
Right.
And you know what's fun?
What?
I'll tell you what we're gonna do here. We're gonna take a risk.
Okay, I don't really like those.
Yep, we're gonna go out on a limb. Ma'am, would you sit down right over there, please? Remember the other day we had Blanche call in, and she showed up to pick up her tickets, and this is a new thing that we're going to try here. Mm-hmm. We're going to see the girly point of view.
Oh, why
from
not?
Blanche. So, are you there, Blanche?
Yes, I am.
Step right up on that microphone.
Do I
get
need
ready
to be closer?
To go. Yeah, get a little closer.
Okay, I'm there.
There she is. All right, so
I'm caressing it.
This is what we do. we invite the lady in, and she's going to give us the opinion of all things girly.
Fantastic.
On whatever we talk about.
All right,
go ahead. Are you ready, Blanche? Have you ever been on the radio before?
Just winning things, yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, you were good at that.
Here's the thing.
What
you don't want to say is an S word.
Yes.
Because Dave does that sometimes and gets kicked off the air.
And then we were separated for 2 years.
Yeah, that's all we need right there.
Yeah,
all right.
If you say something bad, whatever you do, don't say it twice within 5 seconds.
All right, go for it. Less than news.
All right, let's get into it. According to a survey by Coupon Cabin, 2 in 5 people never leave money in a tip jar on a restaurant counter. But there are times when we feel like we have to tip. 87% of us feel obligated to tip waiters and waitresses. 69% feel like they have to tip their hairstylist. And 62% always tip the bartender. That seems low to me. 62% tipping the bartender. It seems like that would be closer to 80 or 90%.
I think you get used to tipping bartenders because it's just customary. But there are people out there, too, that you don't often stop and think about it, like a hairdresser.
Exactly.
Now, you go to a hairdresser, I would imagine.
Yes.
And do you tip?
I do.
And how well do you tip?
Like, what's the percentage?
Well, it's usually, I usually do. It depends on how long that they spend on my hair, because I have a lot of it.
You got a mop.
Right. I was going to say, that's a lot up there.
Like $7 to $10 an hour.
Okay, so if you're sitting in there for an hour, is that how long so you're in there for like 2 hours?
I could be. It depends on what I have done.
So you could toss in a $20 tip? Wow.
Well, if she makes me look good,
I
want to take care of her. I don't want her to mess up my hair.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, there you have it. How do you tip your hair person?
Honestly?
Yeah.
$5.
Really?
Tip $5.
Well, go 10. See if they do a nice job for a change.
Okay. Walked into that one. All right there. What else is going on? On Easter in Florida, a woman was eating goldfish crackers and noticed that one had a cross branded on its side. To us, it looks like the cracker came into contact with the head of a screw, but to her, it's a sign from God.
Dun, dun, dun.
She's not sure what she's going to do with the goldfish cracker yet. Have you ever experienced the likeness of Christ in any food?
Not in food.
No, not in
so
food.
Much. A couple of hallucinations from time to time over the years when I was a really big drunk. Yeah, but never in food. Unless it's a communion wafer.
Yeah,
then, of course.
Then that's a little cliche, but
that's right.
I think I just saw Jesus in that grease slick on that honey bun.
I was going to say the grease slick. Maybe that's why we're saving it, because our Savior's involved in frosting. Oh, wow. Got a new list of America's worst addressed cities based on things like high-end clothing and shoe stores per capita and the number of tailors and fashion schools.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about fashion, not tailors and fashion schools.
Well, no, these are the worst dressed. Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, based on that criteria, the 5 worst dressed are Wichita, Kansas, Colorado Springs, Colorado, El Paso, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, and Louisville, Kentucky.
Now, let me just tell you this first and foremost. Every one of those cities on that list, I did a little research.
Yes.
Every one of those cities on that list does have a Tractor Supply.
Yeah, of course.
So you could look good.
Yeah, of course. That's how you dress yourself.
I've been known to dress pretty snappily.
Okay, Blanche, I've
Let's do a little
gotten on
fashion
Andy
show
about
here.
this forever.
All right, what are you
T-shirts tucked into jeans.
Yeah.
You do not tuck in T-shirts. Yes or no?
Uh,
Okay.
No, say it.
It depends on the guy. I don't know.
Yeah?
Would you say?
I don't think you look. I think you look good. Tucked in.
I think you look fine. I think you look better with it untucked. T-shirts are not supposed to be tucked into jeans.
Yeah,
there you
untuck
go.
it.
So, untuck it. Now, would say better look.
Oh yeah,
that's
so
a better
much
look.
hotter.
I don't like
yeah.
it, though, because it feels
yeah.
like my pants are going to
There
fall
you go.
down.
See, she just said hotter. You're hot. You're hot with your Lewis Farm and Petting Farm
That's
Market
right.
T-shirt.
If I saw you walking down the street like that,
That's it.
Andy,
She'd
I'd
grab
be
you.
all over it.
There you
Blanche
go.
drinks a lot, too.
Well, there you go.
She was just telling us about her scotch problem before we came on the air.
Good scotch.
I've got it tucked back in. Now
All right.
And he's adjusting.
Nice.
There we go. All right, fixed.
Okay, everyone freaked out about the job market yesterday because an ad looking for McDonald's cashiers in Massachusetts wanted applicants to have a bachelor's degree. Well, apparently the woman who runs that McDonald's says it was a mistake, and she doesn't require people to have college degrees.
I worked at McDonald's, and I'll be honest with you. You know what? It was really the best job experience that I ever had. I was 16 years old. I had worked at Burger King, which is now the O'Reilly Auto Parts up on Plainfield. Not even there anymore. I didn't learn much there. They weren't as focused on teaching young workers the proper way to work. I got a job at the Spartan McDonald's. I'm going to tell you what. They snapped us all in line in a big hurry. And you know what it really comes down to? Even if you're not doing anything, look busy.
Exactly.
Find a broom, go around and sweep something up, help out where you can. That's what they taught me, and I love my job at McDonald's.
And don't cut in front of me to have a conversation with the other cashier while I'm waiting to order my 10-piece.
Oh, back then
McNugget.
that happened. That did not happen.
I see that happen. I don't want to say all the time, but way too frequently. When like two employees are engaged in conversation, I'm standing there waiting to place my order.
They do that at grocery stores a lot too, and
Yeah.
that's really getting under my skin. How about you? What irks you
What irks me?
as far as customer service goes? I mean, from a women's perspective.
Yeah.
From a women's perspective, if I walk up to, like, say I'm at a department store or something, and I walk up to the counter to purchase something, and then the phone rings, and they answer the phone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, I'm standing here with my money,
Yeah.
and you're going to take somebody on the phone first?
But that goes
It's
both ways
really
too.
irritating.
If you're the customer, don't walk up to the
Oh, I
counter
agree.
on the phone.
Right.
I agree.
Otherwise, you're an absolute.
Oh, yeah.
creep.
I think that's
annoying.
really rude.
Yeah.
Most definitely. On Wednesday, a 50-year-old man in Florida wanted to give himself a hot shave. Why did these things happen in Florida for some reason? So he put his can of shaving cream on the stove. Unfortunately, of course, that's incredibly stupid since pressurized metal cans of shaving cream aren't meant to be heated up. It exploded in his face. He got a face full of flying aluminum shards, and it had to be hospitalized with minor cuts.
They call
Wow.
that thinning the herd.
Exactly. Good God Almighty.
Darwinism at its finest.
Yes. And finally, this is good for me. This is another reason why you probably beat me when we were throwing the baseballs.
Because of my amazing pitching arm?
A new study out of
Take a look at that
Croatia.
gun.
Yeah,
Look at that.
wow, impressive.
Welcome to the gun show.
Seriously.
What do you think of that?
Love your
Wow.
taps.
See that? Blanche is
Yes,
going
How
nuts.
I know.
big is that?
That is. You get a tape measure out and measure it, among other things. A new study out of Croatia has found that stretching before you exercise is bad for you. Researchers found your muscles lose about 5.5% of their strength when you stretch, and your explosiveness goes down almost 3%. They also found stretching doesn't significantly reduce your chances of getting injured. Instead, you should warm up by doing stuff like jumping jacks or high leg kicks. See, if I wouldn't have stretched my arm out, which I was doing a little bit before I threw, that maybe my 49 mile per hour fastball would have been 53 miles per hour. I think
the problem
which
is
would have topped you.
But you didn't.
But you
Woulda,
couldn't throw
shoulda,
strikes.
coulda.
But you couldn't throw strikes. Kept landing in front of the plate. I'm just
It wasn't
saying.
the accurate pitch contest.
whatever.
It was the fast pitch contest.
whatever.
There's nothing wrong with being second place. Dave.
No, it's not about no.
It's okay.
It's also about accuracy.
But
Right?
again, it said fast pitch, not accurate fast pitch.
Okay, whatever.
Good for you.
Well, Less Than News brought to you once again by AT&T, introducing a new, faster way for your business to communicate. AT&T Enhanced Push to Talk. Learn how to get your business started at att.com/enhanced PTT3. A great new choice for business. You push to talk. AT&T pushed it further. AT&T, rethink possible. That's Less Than News on 98.7 WFGR.
And our big thanks to Blanche for sitting in with the women's perspective.
we
Thank you
appreciate
so much.
that.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having
We
me.
were lacking on that, so
Yes.
to have you in here really that topped off the week.
We needed a little estrogen kick.
It is pretty testosterone in
Yes,
here.
it is. Testosterone.
Testosterone. Ask for it on your pizza.
Yeah.
Radar Love Golden Earring. It is on 98.7 WFGR.